that this guy, or maybe let them say this idiot, will not check WhatsApp and he'll check only in these time slots. They'll get used to it. Let them get used to it. There's no problem at all, because when they get used to it, you are not disturbed more and you are more productive because you'll do more important things than that. Very, very simple. We need to do that. Maybe there are few people who will always ask, okay, KVT, you are saying all these things, it's nice, but it works only for people maybe who are bosses or maybe who are playing bigger roles and things like that. No, it works for everybody. It works for every single person. Let me tell you one important thing. Of course, that's something that I wanted to talk about is the whole world. If you see, the whole world will get adjusted to the way you behave. It's very, very simple. Let me tell you one example. Of course, I'm sure that most of you who have attended my session, you understand what I'm trying to say here. How will your world get adjusted? Let's say that one of your best friends who has smoking habit, or maybe who has drinking habit, which you don't like at all. What will you do? Will you leave them because they are smokers and because they are drinkers? You love them, you can't leave them at all. I'm sure that you will say that, no, I'll not leave. Why? Because you love them. And what will you do there? You'll get adjusted. What will you say? Okay, that's okay. That one habit is not a big deal. Let me get adjusted. Hey, you know one thing? When for bad habits, people are getting adjusted, for good habits, people don't adjust, is it? This is a good habit that you're getting into. You'll not check WhatsApp messages. It's a good habit that you're getting into. Why will not they get adjusted? They will get adjusted. It's very, very simple. It's just that how the way that you teach them. If you teach them this way, the world will get adjusted absolutely. You don't really have to worry about that at all. This is something that we all need to understand. Distractions are there because we get used to it. It's very simple. I can tell you one important thing, because this one thing, if I take as an example so that you'll understand the rest of the distractions also in life, one thing is technology. Technology has been created for our use. But today, unfortunately, what's happening here is technology is using us. We are not using technology. If you use technology, you will be more productive. But if technology uses you, you will not be productive. That will become your distraction big time. This is something that we need to understand. And again, discipline thing comes here. We need to somehow get into this habit of maybe looking at this particular WhatsApp or Facebook or whatever you're talking about only on top of the hours. Let's say that initially, if it is tough, let's start doing something very, very simple. Maybe turn off your network, maybe internet, and only turn on the internet whenever you want to really see that WhatsApp or anything that you're talking about. Then you will not be distracted at all, because you will not even have notifications. Very, very simple. At the start, if you start practicing this, after a point, you'll completely get used to it. This is something that you need to understand. I can go on and give hundreds of examples, but let me tell you, important point here is understand what is your distraction and try to come out of this by coming up with good practices. People will definitely understand that, and they'll appreciate you also. With that, so this is the 3Ds. I'll go back and quickly tell you what are these 3Ds. One, the first D is, the first D is your discipline. Second D is delegation, and third D is distractions. If you understand them well, then you know what is that you have to put it in your calendar. If I have to summarize, let me quickly tell you, you need to understand everything which gets measured gets done. That is something that we all believe in BNI. So how can we know that whether we are able to do the things that we have decided to do or not? An outsider can understand better than us. Maybe sometimes we don't know our faults. An outsider can easily find faults. I'm not saying that you need to find somebody who will always find faults in us, but have one friend who can help you in understanding what are the small mistakes or the things that you're doing, and they'll correct you. You will have absolute success out of it. So always have one accountability partner. So when I'm talking about this particular sheet, after this session, if you actually go to this sheet and start filling this particular sheet for 1 week, I'm not talking again, like how I said, let's take smaller goals and smaller targets. Take the sheet, fill it with 80% of the income producing activities and tell your accountability partner, I'm going to do this for the next whole week. And after the week, have a call with them, or if they are directly within your house, or maybe your father or your somebody who's at your house, show them this is what I've done. So let me tell you what you wanted to do, and after a week, what you've done. Also, if you can show, if you can start practicing it for at least 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, at least 6 weeks time, let me tell you, you will get into the habit of using this 168-hour planner, and you will be super productive. But all this depends on how serious are you. That one question I really want to ask you: are you really serious of getting super productive in life? If you are, if you are ready, please use that sheet and have an accountability partner. I'm sure you're going to get success out of it. Thank you so much. Thanks for your time. With that, back to you, Pratik.
Thank you, KVT. It's wonderful. I just saw the chat box. Someone wrote that from now on, my accountability partner is my wife.
Awesome.
Very exciting. You can never go wrong. I think it was Ritesh. I don't know who it was, but you can never go wrong henceforth. There are a couple of questions that are there. I would quickly run through so that KVT you could answer them.
Yes, please.
To define the income producing activities, should a vision board help?
Absolutely. Somebody who knows, see, there are a few concepts I did not mention because then I have to first explain vision board. So now with the time that I have, I just explained the things which are easy to understand. That's it. Vision board will definitely help you to understand IPS.
Awesome. How can we decide which activity or is our priority or important?
See, that's why I told you, if you know what do you want to do in your life, with your life. For example, like how I said, I can quickly ask Sanjana, what do you really want to do with your life? Maybe at the end of my life, today, if let's say that I think that today is my last day. No, I would think that, I don't have any regrets of my life. And I'm happy with my life. Tomorrow, if I am reborn as another person, I would love to be reborn as KVT Ramesh. This is what I would say. So, which means I've done everything that I wanted to do only. That's something that you need to understand. If you have that feeling, then obviously, which means you're doing right. You'll understand also what are the right activities.
Fantastic. I see a lot of raise of hands. I request all the participants to please put up your questions in the Q&A. It will be a lot more easier. All right. So this is very interesting by Nikunj. He says, is there any app which can be installed in the phone which can force us to register what we have been doing in the last 30 minutes? And at the end of the day, give us a summary or a pie chart showing how much time went on what?
That's a good question. But initially when I was practicing this, I always used to practice by downloading an app called H2O. That helps you to remind that you have to drink water. For every half an hour or 45 minutes, if you set the time, it reminds you that you have to drink water. So the way that I've set was, when I have to drink water, I used to look at what have I done. For the last 40 minutes or for the last 50 minutes, have I done everything or not, and things like that. So maybe you can use apps like that. I'm really sorry if there is an app for this particular thing also. Maybe that's a good question. I'll also check now.
So when it comes to Apple users, iPhone users, there is definitely an app that showed you how much time you have spent in all the social media. But I would like to tell over here that let's not again depend on the device, the technology, and let's start working on ourselves. Awesome. So how to work on discipline if you are lacking on it?
Of course, the session was on that only. So maybe you will have to start with smaller goals and smaller take in one particular aspect and have smaller goals and try to achieve those goals. When you repeatedly achieve these goals and be successful on what you've decided and what you're doing, obviously you will get into the habit of discipline. Discipline is a habit.
Are there any steps to delegate?
Oh, a lot. I strongly recommend, there is a book from Richard Branson. There's a book called Screw It, Let's Do It. Okay. So you can read that. There are a lot of things that I don't think so I can mention all those points here. But awesome. There's a book called Screw It, Let's Do It.
So I think the book will help all of us. Okay, there are a couple of people who have asked us, how does a doctor or a professional delegate work?
It all depends on, see, this is one question always comes to me. See, let me tell you one thing. It all depends on where do you want to go in your life. It's very simple. If you want to touch more lives in your life, that is how there are hospitals which have come by thinking like, it's not me alone who can go and touch more lives in my life, but I should influence more people to go and touch more lives. That's how hospitals have come. They've come with one particular philosophy or maybe some core values, the whole hospital, so that even the doctors who come and join, they'll also work according to your ideas, or maybe with your vision. Then obviously spread will become much bigger. Or if you think that the quality will get affected, you have to take a call on, I'm okay with this much growth. If you are okay with that much growth, then irrespective of what business you are in or what profession you are into, you can actually do that much only. But if you really think that you have to do something massive and big, the only way that you can do is by delegating, by having more and more people to come and work with you in that vision.
Awesome. Okay, Rishabh is asking, how do we balance emotional pressure when we become disciplined?
Well, I don't think so. See, there is not even a single time that I faced this. I'm not saying that I've not faced it, but I don't take it. So it's very simple. If it is emotional pressure and I don't take it, it's very simple because I know what is priority for me. First of all, let's not think too much about too many people. It's like, I know what is my priority and I work accordingly. It's as simple as that.
Awesome. This question I had 3 years back to you, but someone was asking, if we create another me, I am afraid this person might steal my work.
How many of them will go? What if we don't create? 2 questions. What if we don't create? If I create, maybe that person will go out and do that. Absolutely fine. Let him do it. Absolutely fine. You will actually become a better person than what you were earlier. When you create more and more people, I'm sure that get ready for that also. When I'm creating more number of KVTs, I am sure that there will be some competitive organizations which will come out of me. But I'm sure they can only take an idea or maybe some kind of practices that I have. They can't take my DNA. I'm still with the KVT Ramesh DNA. But that's okay. See, that will happen. Get ready. But when you create 10 of them, 2 of them will go out and do it. At least rest the results that you're expecting.
Amazing. How can we maintain relationships with so many people?
Maintaining a relationship with so many
relationships. People. Yeah. How do you maintain so many relationships?
Be transparent. That's it. That's very, very thing. So one thing that I like from the questioner itself, Sanjana. So if she thinks something, she'll directly put it forward and say that this is what I'm thinking. Okay. Be transparent. You can maintain any number of relationships because you don't have to cook or you don't have to do anything for that. Easy to maintain relationships. Be transparent.
Amazing. Padma is asking, when you mention social media could be a distracting factor, how would you justify the statement in business that rely on social media as a way of generation of leads and referrals?
Delegate. I would say delegate. Have somebody who can do that work for you. And if you keep doing it, how many clients can you handle? For example, if you're saying that if you are into that particular business, social media business, and how can you actually handle 100 clients? Tomorrow you have 100 clients. For all the 100 clients, will you be able to do that their social media stuff? No. Delegate that. Find out the ways in doing that. Otherwise, what happens is there is a limit. So let's understand this. There is only one point here. Either you accept the limit for growth or you delegate. There are only 2 things that you can do, and not both of them together. Either of them only.
Okay. How 3Ds will be helpful in present situations for business and professionals? I think by present situation, they are asking, how do 3Ds are helpful in the present situation? I think the lockdown situation is what they're asking for businesses and professionals.
I'm sorry, Sanjana, it's breaking. Your voice is breaking.
Okay. Am I audible now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
How 3Ds will help in present situation for business and professions?
Okay, let's not stick to the situation. Okay, please understand this is not forever. Okay, this situation will not be here forever. That's something that we have to take out of our mind. So here at this particular situation, we'll only have to think of one thing, which is the things which are under a control. There are always things which are not under a control. Let's not even think. And this situation is not forever. There are going to be changes for sure, but this situation is not going to be forever. These things are practices that we need to get into using this particular time. Maybe let's say that since we have more time, let's get into some practices so that this will be of help to you when you move normal, when you become normal, when things become normal.
Amazing. For a few business startups, is delegation an expenditure or effectiveness?
It is effectiveness. It's a habit. By the way, delegation is also a habit. If you get into it as early as possible, then you will be see, understand one thing. So one important point, when I say delegation is not giving it off. Okay, I just, let's say that Sanjana gave something, or now I gave something to Sanjana by asking her, okay, can you do this for me? Okay, this is delegation, I feel, and I don't even check. I don't even know what she's doing. That is not delegation at all. That is giving it up. So what is delegation is when I give it to her, and then maybe check it once a week or maybe once in 3 days, saying that what is the status and how is it happening and things like that. That is when it is called as delegation. So for that to happen, what we need to do is we need to get into that habit as early as possible. If you are a startup, get into that habit as early as possible. That's it.
Awesome. In your opinion, what is leadership, and what is the definition of leadership?
Definition of leadership, I can say that, again, for this one more book, I would quote the 5 levels of leadership. In the 5 levels of leadership, the author, John C. Maxwell, he talks about level 5 leadership. I think, that's something that what I also feel like. As a level 5 leadership, he talks about pinnacle leadership. In the pinnacle leadership, you should be able to create a lot of leaders who are in turn creating more number of leaders. That's pinnacle leadership, where people who don't even know you will still respect you for the kind of leadership qualities you have displayed. That's what leadership is always about. Level 5 leadership is something that I would quote.
Awesome. I like this one. How much family time plays an important role in time management when we have goals for 2 years, 3 years to achieve something huge? So, affects the family time. So, how important it is to give time to family?
Like how I said, if you remember, when you are deciding on top 5 priorities, in the top 5 priorities, if your priority for that particular year, like that's why I said it's not just for the life, you have to come up with 5 priorities for every year also. If that particular year, if your priority is something which is different, you need to educate your other priorities and tell them this is what is going to happen and spend time. You should not have regrets. That's the whole point. In productivity, you should never have regret by saying that, oh my God, I would have spent this time somewhere else. You should never think of that, irrespective of the result, by the way. So activities that you are doing should not make you feel regretted by saying, I shouldn't have done it.
Right. So I lose motivation midway most of the time, especially with health. So how not to halt myself over there?
You have to keep getting motivated. Maybe you need to have a mentor, or maybe you need to keep reading books, or maybe you need to keep attending sessions. Because I've heard a long time back somebody was talking about this. I said that somehow, what is this motivation? 1 week it's all good, but after 1 week it somehow goes off. That person answered me so well by saying, motivation is like taking bath. It's like, every day you have to take. You cannot say that I've taken bath yesterday and next 1 week I don't have to take. It's like that. Maybe we have to keep finding a mentor the best way, or maybe you keep reading books or listening to some sessions. We need to have at least half an hour time for that in a day, which helps us to keep on track.
How to delegate my work to team, and how to make SOP of my work?
Depends on your work. Maybe it is more specific question, maybe subjective.
Correct. If it could be more specific.
So it depends on your work. Correct.
When we use 3D, but your companion is absolutely not aligned with the 3D, how do we deal with it?
Whose companion? I don't know. So if he's talking,
Could be. I think over here could be spouse or a partner, business partner.
no. So it's very simple. Like how I said, you need to have clarity and explain everybody. Like how I said, transparency is something that we need for the relationship. It's totally two different points. But let me tell you, if I have to stitch it together, one, if your partner is aware of what you are doing, one best example that I can do is with my wife. I was very clear for the last 3 years. I'm going to travel a lot. By 2020 end, maybe I'll stop my travel. I didn't say that I'll totally stop my travel, but I said that my travel is going to be limited, and then I'll have more time, lesser time for traveling. This is something that I've told, and I had to sit and explain why and what is the importance of it, depending on my priorities at that point of time. It's very clear, and somehow today, if you see, I don't know, maybe. My words are so strong that I have to sit at home only for the last 40 days, 2020. It's like that. You have to be transparent and tell them that they'll understand. Your priorities need not change.
Awesome. Does the concept of subconscious mind really work?
Of course, very much. Very much. By the way, anything you believe works. Anything you don't believe won't work. Very simple.
Awesome. Please suggest a few books to read.
Okay, like how I said, when it comes to leadership, you can read 5 levels of leadership and 21 irrefutable laws of leadership. And the third is tribal leadership. State Art Planner. There is another book. It's an audio book that I have. I don't know whether there is one book on that or not, but I have something called the Productivity Project. Awesome book, excellent book, and I have close to I think 9.5 hours audio on that. So these are the books that I would.
Fantastic. For this KVT, we would request you to just send the list to us because a lot of participants are asking if you could type it in the chat box. So we just send it to us. We will share it with the executive directors. Will share it with the team.
I'll do that.
So this is one question in different ways that have been coming. That is there any planner, a reminder, a app that can just make us a little bit more organized? And I think after KVT, I would request Pratik also to answer on this question.
Yeah, Pratik, do you use any app?
So I'm using the Ahana app. Murli sir has suggested it me 2 years back, so I'm using that. It's quite useful.
Okay. When you're working with team, Trello also works well. Trello is something that I've been using. A lot of apps, but anything specific? Evernote, somebody's mentioned here.
Yeah. What I would suggest is there are lots of apps available. Please choose one and stick to that.
Stick to that. That's very.
Just make sure, choose one and stick to that. Don't try and go to start using 2 to 3 apps. It doesn't work ever. And you can also go back to our olden days. Take a pen and a paper and start writing. It always works.
That works for few of them, definitely.
It always works.
Yeah.
Awesome. So good to go there. Okay, so a lot of people are asking if there could be supporting documents or PPT shared. Very happy to say that this entire webinar is on Facebook. It's live on Facebook. You can always go to the Jaipur North page or BNI Vapi Valsad page and find this entire webinar live on Facebook. It's documented. And when it comes to a document, supporting document, it's already been emailed to you. It's called 168 Planner. This is something I have learned from KVT 3 years back, and I have been successfully running it through. However, I'm still not that disciplined, haven't able to delegate my work that much, but I can proudly say that I am a successful student of KVT when it comes to 168 hours. 168 hours is simple 24 into 7. That's the number of days we have in a week and number of hours we have in a day. The entire plan is divided into 168 hours. KVT is always available when you write him an email. He'll be more than happy to reply. Like he has his own time zones to reply to emails and WhatsApp. Please do not expect something coming your way immediately. You will have to give him time. I can assure you one thing, that he will reply for sure. So lots of questions are still coming up. So request Pratik, I think it's time. We won't be able to stretch a little bit more because again, this is what we're talking about, time management.
Correct.
So I would like you to take over and close the session, please.
So I would request Ayush Bansal, the ED of Vapi Valsad, to end the session with a thank you note. Ayush, you are there?
All right, Pratik. Yes, I'm absolutely here. Actually, one of my session was already started, so was preparing for that. But I'm very well here. KVT, you have always been my favorite, and not just my favorite. My region and every region is watching out right now. Be it Hyderabad, be it Jaipur North, and be it Vapi Valsad. Not just favorite because we love you, because you deliver so much. I've been receiving so many messages. If you just go to the chat box, you'll see so much of productivity. Everybody is saying that they love the session and they want more of these kind of sessions to be organized. And it's just because of you. Even I have learned while I was traveling to Africa with KVT, I've learned a lot being with him. But what Sanjana said rightly, that we may not be as perfectionist as executive directors, but yes, we are very successful as students of KVT Ramesh, as a mentor, as a friend, and whatnot. And once again, thank you, Pratik, for the initiative of Jaipur North. Because of you, we got included, me and Sanjana as well. And we all could together benefit, and together the members likewise could benefit. Congratulations. And before I end it, I would just request one thing to every members who attended this. Please go back in your region, okay? And in your official WhatsApp group, write something great what you learned today. Let the other people who missed out this session should know that they should not miss these kind of sessions in the coming time, and what you have learned and what you have gained out of this session. Please go back to your official WhatsApp groups and write something good about this session, and let other people also realize and appreciate that something good was learned today and invested for last 1 hour 20 minutes time. Over to you, Pratik.
Thank you, Ayush. Thank you, Sanjana. Thank you, KVT. Thank you for all the members from Hyderabad, Jaipur North, and Vapi Valsad. It was an amazing session we all had. I would like to end with one quote. Like all times, this time is also good, provided we know what to do with it. हर समय की तरह यह समय भी अच्छा है, बेशर्ते हम जानते हो कि इसका क्या करें. Thank you all. Thank you all.
I love one of the comments that are there. KVT, K for knowledge, V versus technology. Knowledge versus technology. Awesome. Thank you, everybody. And happy birthday, Pratik.
Thank you so much.